you won silver in state boxing. Your very first fight itself, you won silver.
Enjoy to fight.
Have been selected to represent India in 2025 Gamma World Championship in Brazil.
I want to become the pound for pound #1 world champion.
So thrilled that you are the Tikitribe for this month. Seriously, you're such an inspiration. I've been following your story and what you've been doing. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Ajna, just to start, how old are you?
I'm 10 now.
You're 10 now. Wow. And from how long have you been working out? I mean, training in MMA?
In MMA, when I was born only, I used to see my father work, go to fight, and win so much medals. So I started from there only. I thought I want to do this also. So I started from
a very young age itself. Yes. You see your father, and your father is your biggest inspiration.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. What I heard is that you started competing from age 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. And that is so you won silver in state boxing. Yes. Your very first fight itself, you won silver. Wow. Yes. And then gold in 2022. So this was 2021. 2022, you won gold in state boxing and you got selected for nationals. And then in 2023, gold in national kickboxing. And 2024, gold in national jiu-jitsu and national MMA. And you got selected for Gamma World Championship.
Yes.
2024, you won Gamma World Championship in Indonesia.
Yes.
Became India's youngest MMA champion. And you have been selected to represent India in 2025 Gamma World Championship in Brazil.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I can't even comprehend. Amazing. It's just I actually am lost at loss for words because what you have achieved, what you're doing, it's not easy, and because it requires so much of focus and training. I want to learn more about how you have trained. When did you start training?
I started when first fight was 6 years old. So I started my journey at that time. Before that, I was training for I wanted to fight one fight and see how I can grow. So I started my journey like that.
Okay, so your first fight was at 6 years old.
Yes.
So you should have started training when you were 5, right? Around that.
Around that.
Wow. And and how long did you train then? Because before your first fight, how many hours did you have to train? And I believe your father is your trainer coach also.
Yeah, exactly. She was training like 2 to 3 hours even back then.
2 to 3 hours. Yeah. Wow.
And now she trains up to like 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
Training. So, in this, how was it, Mr. Amith, to train Ajna? Because the coach's mindset is different, the father's
mindset is different. Absolutely.
And so, when do you turn on the coach's mindset? When do you turn on the father's thing? Because both working together.
It's hard to balance.
Not
yeah.
Hard to balance.
Yeah. Whenever we enter the classroom, on the mats, I change myself. I'll get more professional and I focus on what I'm destined to do there. So I respect my job so much and I love it so much. So I handle it like a dharma, like I have to say. So there I am just a coach. So there are no attachments or bonding or anything. The one thing that really helped me coach her is she's a quick learner. For her age, any kids, if I have to teach, I'll have to first I have to show them and make them do that several times, and even for them to recognize such situation to pull those techniques, it's hard because it takes a lot of time, lot of practice. But while training her, when even while just explaining her these are the situation you should have to do these things, she will pick up very well. So and even in the situation, she will execute those techniques. So that's something I noticed, that unique thing that not every kid will have. So that really helped me, like coach her. It was easier for me compared to other kids.
Fantastic. And once you come home, does she complain about the coach?
No.
Sometimes, but no complaints. No complaints.
Yeah. And at home, how do you manage? Because coaching is one aspect where you're on the mat,
Yeah.
where you're training her and all that. But apart from the training time, there is nutrition, there is other
Yes.
discipline, when to wake up, what to do, and other things that she has to follow also. So, how do you manage both of you in that
Yeah.
one aspect?
Yeah. Soon, as we leave our training center, I'm just a father. So from there, I'll focus on becoming a best father in the world. So that's my goal too. So I'll have to, I pay attention towards all the details as a father, about her nutrition as a coach, because I know I have a good knowledge about the nutrition and everything. I don't want to bring in like other unknown diet or anything. We plan our diet based on the regional food what we have at home itself. So I have tailored all her meals exactly how it should go. And I focus more on educating her about life, the values, and what is generally everything. We speak about everything, be it cosmos, be it universe. We speak everything. So yeah, most of the time, and out of the mat, we don't discuss fighting at all. We are just father and daughter, and we are more like friends.
And how is it then with the mother? Because this wanted to ask, because she has to deal with the coach, the student, then
Yeah,
father.
we don't give so much burden on her. We take care of ourselves. So we also like being more supportive to her. We don't like demand anything from her. So it's about a well balanced family, if we have to say.
Superb, superb. And I mean, that is very tough. And I realize that there is some amount of discipline that comes from your coaching. Then leaving
100%.
that is also in the your dojo, in your mat, and then their studio, coming out of it and going back to a different relationship, that is also different. And because that is a different the mindset and going into that space and then balancing that at home. So
So
kudos to
true.
both of you for having that discipline to do that, and even the professionalism, I would say. And Anjana, what do you enjoy most about jiu-jitsu, MMA?
Enjoy to fight, be there, and I enjoy every second that like. If I punch one jab, I enjoy that and I correct that, and so I enjoy everything about MMA. I enjoy jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing, everything, groundwork.
She just loves the technicalities.
Yes,
She's more into it, because when I explain, I know, because the questions that she brings on the mat, that not even our elite fighters who have turned pro don't have such doubts, but she comes up with logics and doubts that's even I am shocked to see.
She's born with that
Yeah,
talent, born to do this. Is basically.
100%. Yeah, that's what I feel even.
I understand because while I might not, I wasn't as disciplined as you are, and I found it very difficult. But and I might not see like that right now. But say 5 years before and all that, I was also actually more as a fitness, not as part of actually competing in the sport. I was learning MMA and kickboxing. So
Oh,
kind
that's great.
yeah, but for fitness, but then it was very tough.
Super. It
And
is. Yeah,
it took a different toll on my body. And what I was scared most was getting punched.
yeah.
Getting hurt, getting kicked. So I would practice the other
Yeah,
aspects.
I understand.
And
I understand.
when it came to actual sparring, I was like, I don't want to spar because I don't want to get hit. I don't want to have those bruises. I don't want to get punched.
Yes.
How do you handle that, Anjana? Because that is also part of the journey, right? Kickboxing, where you're sparring with the partner when the actual fight happens. Um, there is going to be, because they are also going for the win.
Yeah. They are also going to.
For the title.
Yeah.
So that comes up with, you should have that tenacity, the grit to handle that pain also, and in that moment, whatever you practice, the way the other person spars with you is going to be different. So how do you handle that? The pain aspect, the physical aspect and the mental aspect.
In the physical aspect, there is slips, ducks, and to escape the punches, counter it. So I do that. In mental, if I get hit, in my mind I say I got one hit. I'll give him 4 hits.
So yeah, it comes down to like we say parenting. I have exposed her to like toughness. So even when she was a small kid, if she falls out, we never used to care. Like, yeah, there's nothing, you get up. So that's how as a baby we like made her things are tough in life, but you'll have to like cope up with it. That's the mindset we have cultivated to her. And while training, we train like we make sure she get used to those punches because we don't punch hard, but those small flickering jabs. So eventually they will get used to it. And she is more. Faith. She has more faith in her techniques. So she is like, yeah, because see, when in the fighting, there's something that we need to keep our mind while fighting is we are not like we are going there to like defend ourselves, protect ourselves. No, when you become an elite level, so it's more of like offering and showing your head and all the. It's like bait, then conquer. So you show your head when they are about to punch, you slip and attack. So those are the technicalities. So it's not only about just hide yourself. So first we take out that mindset from the training.
Than only being on the defense. So you just go, I know it might not be the term, but rather than you go for to get score those points, and then rather than
yeah, make them miss. Right. So offer and make them miss.
Yes,
that's the theory.
And Anjana, how did it feel to do win that first silver, then the gold, and then the world championship? At every stage, it's all different, right? So how did it feel to get the first one and win the recent gold championship also?
So I feel great about that. Even when in my first fight I got silver, I feel great that I got into the fight. I fought her. I feel great about that. And in the world championship, I feel more great that I fought her and won the gold in that stage. So I feel so great.
So it's not just that first medal you won is the thing, but every medal you win is like gives you more excitement and more it thrills you, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. So how does it work with a lot of kids also want to pursue their dreams and goals, which are non-academic, like maybe an MMA or football or whatever it might be. So, but the academics is also important, especially for us parents. When we think about it, we are like, yes, you do all that. Academics also is important. So how do you, is that first of all, Mr. Amith, is that what you give importance to equally, or is it more towards MMA?
She is homeschool, online school she attends. It's like it gives me more confidence.
Homeschooling. Not all parents would be able to be the tutor also at home. Like for me personally, just COVID time when we had to do online schooling, I couldn't teach my son. What I realized was I'm great as a mother. I'm great to instill other things and work with him on emotional aspect and be there with him and do that. But when it came to being a teacher, I would say I was the worst teacher. In fact, our pediatrician had to get somebody to tutor the son, your son.
Yeah.
You don't teach because you focus on your
Yes,
relationship.
I understand.
Parents like me, we might not have the same, I
Uh,
can say
No,
the,
even I have the same problem. I'll tell you. Even I cannot teach her. That's why I joined her to the online school. There are tutors. Yeah, there are classes going on. I mean, there are live sessions they take, and even if you miss a session, they will send the video recordings and all the subjects and all the chapters in the subjects are like in animated version. So there's a lot of option for learnings. So, and the teachers are very friendly because of the online school. No, they have hired a very good teachers, the skilled teachers. Because the parents will be watching, they will also ask questions. So they have got in a very skilled teachers. So after I joined her to the online school only, then I realized, okay, this is good. Even I
understand.
was skeptical.
What I wanted to, clarify also, because this is something that the parents will also want to know, is that when we are talking about homeschooling, we are talking about online schooling, where the
Yeah.
curriculum is same as the traditional school, where the kids go,
Yes.
morning till evening in your school environment. So the curriculum is the same. Only thing is that
Curriculum is the same.
flexibility of learning it at your convenience.
Yes.
Instead of going 8 to 3 p.m. to your regular school, you are doing online school, which is at your convenience, at Ajna's convenience. She will learn
Yes. Yes.
what you're saying. And the teachers are all teaching. It's not that the parent has to teach. Because when I hear
Yes.
about schooling, I first
I understand. I understand.
school where they come teach and you have flexibility of learning at your convenience. Yeah, how many hours do you do your schooling every day? And of course, your father said you train about 5-6 hours a day.
It will start at 9 o'clock, but they gave permission for me to 10 o'clock because from my like when I come after training, I need to get ready, eat something. So they give me time. So the correct time is 9 o'clock. For me, it's 10. 10 to 2:40, 3:40 it will be there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you do it from your home so that you're also a little more relaxed instead of rushing. So you have the time. So 10 to 2:40, so about 5.5 hours of training. I mean, of schooling also.
Yes.
4 to 5 hours, 4.5 to 5. Yeah.
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 Okay, so great. So about 10 to 12 hours a day is going off into that itself, your training and schooling. And then
Yeah.
even now you
Yeah.
have,
Morning and evening.
uh,
Yeah, we have separate sessions, so morning and evening. Yeah, we have kept it that way. So one session will be little hard and the other session will be easy. It's more like drilling and practicing, developing skills. The other one will be like conditioning, strengthening, and all those aspects.
wonderful. And so, Agnya, what does your day look like? When do you wake up? How long do you train? Then you said you go to school between say 10 to 2:40. So how does it? Just want a breakup of your day.
Okay. So morning 6 o'clock I wake up, nearly 6 only, and I get ready, go to my training. Then when I come fresh up, eat something and attend my classes, and I'll take rest, I'll sleep a little bit, and then evening I'll go to class and come and I'll take rest, sleep.
So when do you finish your training in the evening?
Evening it will finish at 8 o'clock.
It'll finish at 8. So you come back home, eat, then you'll have time to sleep, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what time do you start your training in the evening?
Evening it's 5 o'clock, 5:15.
You'll have 2.5 hours maybe between your schooling and 2 to 2.5 school to think just to relax and take
Yes.
Yeah, she'll nap. Resting is very important. So
Definitely. What she's doing, her schedule is tighter than many of our schedules. So that is
yeah, so now she's used to because of the routine. Yeah, she's in the routine now.
Fantastic, fantastic. And the other one which I also wanted to ask is how about playing? I mean, the other friends, because that is also one part of growing.
Yeah,
Like having
yeah.
your group
Yeah,
and
when say online school, people think, okay, you will lose a lot of friends.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not exactly that way because there are so many cousins she has. Like,
Mm.
yeah, some of them, my sister's daughters and my wife's sister's daughters, and all of them are residing close by. So they gather and they play. And she has her old school friends, and also so she will meet them and all. And most of the time she'll with my friends only. So she also grew up with like all my friends and all. She know how to carry herself with adult. I mean, yeah.
And I'm also guessing when you're training, also you'll have kids your age, right? Coming and training in the.
No, unfortunately, we don't have because yeah, some kids join and they won't pursue. Yeah, they will leave so quickly. So
So friends wise, you have your cousins, a lot of your cousins living close by. You have
yeah,
other
Yes.
school friends, so you hang out with them. So that works. Then what about weekends? How does the weekend go?
Weekend, I rest. Like Friday, I have been training the whole day and go to schooling. So Saturday, I'll be having like rest to both,
Mm,
and I'll knit also in the free time, write or do anything.
yeah.
nice.
Sometimes we go for swimming.
Uh,
Sometimes we go trek,
Yes,
camping.
oh, right.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Super. So apart from MMA, kickboxing, your actual what you're training for, what are the other hobbies that you have? Do you have
I
any like swimming?
yes,
Yeah,
I like to do craft, drawing, knitting, and swimming, trekking. I love those.
Oh, lovely,
yeah,
lovely,
that's her hobbies. Yeah.
superb, superb. So that is so apart from so that both the schooling and even MMA shouldn't become monotonous, right?
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
So that is true. That is very nice, very nice. And I also wanted, you know, from the mindset. I think we have spoken about it. Uh, but before you go for the actual like this world championship and all that,
Yes.
uh, again, what is that mindset? So when you win, what do you think? When you maybe lose a fight or something, what is your thing? Because as much as your physical skills matter, your mental, the mindset also
Yes.
matters.
Mindset.
So what do you think? So when you win, what is your mindset like? When you
Yeah.
lose a match or something, what is your mindset?
When I win, I feel great and I feel happy also. And I will think, so I won this fight and I'm not giving up on this. Like, just this, no, this is not the end. I want to become the pound for pound #1 world champion. So I want to train for that. So I'll train, I'll not give up. But if I lose, I'll think, yes. So my opponent was more skilled than me. She has more skill than me. So I'll train hard and improve my skills and win another fight. Win the next fight.
See.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it is not like saying, "Oh my God, I lost," but saying, "Okay, the opponent has been more skilled. So now how
Yes.
can I improve my own skill and win the next
Yes.
fight?"
I'll correct my mistakes in that fight.
Yeah, losing is learning.
Superb, superb. And now I'm going to win the next match or the world championship. I need to train for that. And most
Yes.
importantly, what you said, Ajna, on losing. When I lose
Yes.
a fight, just acknowledging that my opponent was more skilled than me.
Yes.
Acknowledging that now that my opponent is more skilled than me, how can I improve on my skills so that I can win the next fight.
That's true.
A huge learning for adults too. Actually, in every aspect of life, like even as an entrepreneur, if I have to say, okay, we had a bad month, or we have someone else doing something, we will have to learn from that and say, okay, fine. Now that we had a bad month, where did we go wrong? What went wrong? How
Exactly.
can we
Exactly.
how can we improve and become better?
Yes.
As
That's
a
true.
in every field, that is what it is. If I made
100%.
mistake, if something has gone wrong, how can we learn from it, correct, and go forward? So this is the mindset, and for you to train that from such a young age, kudos to your father that
Thank
he's
you.
success as an adult. Whether you are pursuing MMA itself in professionally or you at a later stage plan to do something else, this mindset that you're training yourself for will set you up for success for future no matter what you do.
That's
So
true. That's true.
that is true. So actually I think as sports person, that is what sportsmanship teaches you. How to take
Exactly.
the loss, how to take the negative, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so fantastic. So Agnya, again, what is next for you? What is that dream or goal that you are excited about next?
Next, I don't have any world championship coming up. So my dream is, or my goal is to be the pound for pound #1 world champion from
Yeah.
India.
Following your journey from for a long time now, and that's how we also reached out. And
Oh,
I'm
thank
going
you.
to continue
Thank you.
your journey. And one more thing I forgot to ask is representing India. One is
Yes.
representing yourself and winning the championship, and all that is different. How is it to
Yes.
represent the country?
Representing the country means I'm not just representing me or my family. I'm representing my country. The whole country I'm representing. So I feel so proud about myself.
Wonderful. I'm actually waiting for the day when you're going to you're going to continue representing India. I have no
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, as you grow, when you're 16, 18, representing
Yeah.
in the Asian Games, uh,
Yes.
and going beyond Olympics, where you're going
We are
to
definitely going. We are definitely doing that.
100%. I have no doubt. I have
Yeah.
absolute faith in you. I have absolutely no doubt that you're going to do that. And I'm going to be there proudly, as your cheerleader, standing there,
Thank you.
continuing to follow your journey and, encouraging you, cheering you from the sidelines.
Thank you
Seriously.
so much.
See, even in the class, when I asked a couple of days back, I asked this question to my students. Like everybody was watching, I saw like people are losing. There will be ups and downs in the journey. So I started recognizing that people are losing the interest bit by bit. So I asked everyone one question: how many of you believe that I am going to make you all a world champion? Everybody raised their hand. She didn't. I was shocked to see my own daughter is not raising her hand. Then I asked, why do you think that way? She said, if I have a hunger to become something, you are here to help me. Then I said, listen to these words. Yeah. Then I told all my fighters, that's how you should go. Because
Conversation, I have to tell you, I'm feeling emotional. I'm feeling very, very happy. I'm feeling motivated. And it is so important, one I would say for girls itself. I'm not,
exactly,
Yes.
I am going to bring the gender here because when we talk about MMA, kickboxing, and when we talk about all these sports, we mostly think of boys. But
yes,
girls, it's so important for us also to be that because as girls, even if we have that mindset, to achieve and whatever we set out to do, we can achieve it. And you are a huge inspiration and a huge motivation for other girls out there. Not only other girls, I would say even grown women like me. I take you as a motivation. And I look up to you for all that you are doing and for the amount of hard work that you are putting into. As for me, every Tiki triber is my own child, is like my own son. So I am as proud of you as I would be if I see my son there on the stage. So I'm really
Right.
proud of you, and seriously,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
ma'am.
much.
really, I will pray for you for every fight, and I will be cheering for you. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you there,
Mhm.
in the the Olympiad, and Olympics and Asian Games and everything. So looking forward, and that time I'll say yes, Ajna was
Thank you so much. We are so blessed to have you, people like you supporting us.
definitely we are cheerleaders, and we are there every step of the way with you. Seriously, all the best, and
Thank
hopefully
you
I
so
would
much.
meet you in person soon. And
Definitely,
I
sure.
want your autograph and photo, and I'm going to put cyber done this.
So,
So seriously, take care, and thank you for your time. Thank you for taking your the
no
time.
problem. Thank you so much. It was wonderful meeting you.
Like
Yes.